Remember when the cops used to be like, yeah, if it was up to me, I'd take this badge off and teach you a lesson. Teach you some respect. But I don't want to lose my job.
And to another breaking headline late today, word there will be no state criminal charges after an unarmed teenager on a first date was shot and killed by a police officer.
What's your excuse now, fat ass?
It all goes down in seconds following a sting in which undercover police allegedly sell drugs to a woman riding in this car with 19-year-old Zachary Hammond. Seneca, South Carolina police officer Mark Tiller, with his handgun drawn, tries to make an arrest, briefly stepping in front of Hammond's car. But Hammond attempts to speed off. Officer Tiller fires. Hammond, struck twice in the side and back, dies. Today, a South Carolina prosecutor concluded the shooting was justified, that Officer Tiller had reason to fear for his life, and that he had a difficult decision to make in just 3 seconds.
He only had 3 seconds to think about what he might do if this unarmed teenager tries to drive away. Between all, his extensive post-GED South Carolina police training. God forbid your little fat ass had to run back to the car and follow somebody. Detective. Now you got somebody leaning on the prosecutor? Oh no, your service has just been so exemplary in the past. What's a little mistake? What if it was your kid? I mean, aside from the net improvement in the outlook for society, being spared another generation of merciless, fucking mindless, godless, barbaric killers. The fuck do we need you for? We don't have enough problems. Was it just you all along? All the problems? The fuck are you supposed to be? Color me unimpressed. I'm not stupid. I'm just not particularly, never learned to love this life, so I'm gonna say it how I see it. I'm a trained killer too, dude. But I was trained to go do it over there. Not do it to these people here. So I don't even think these are our people.
But tonight, a Justice Department investigation continues, so federal charges could still be brought. Hammond's parents say he was shot after his car had passed the officer. They are suing, claiming the officer's life was not truly in danger. David?
And Pierre, what about the young woman in the car, the boy's date?
David, she was charged with marijuana possession, but remarkably, she was not hurt.
Marijuana? They were getting away with your stash, that's what it was. Murdered some kid over a $40 bag of fucking plant matter? Oh my god, there's not a fucking strain in the universe. Like it. Marijuana. You set up a 17-year-old kid for marijuana and killed him. I could see if it was some whore, she needed to get high before it's first date, but that would have been your girl. Killed some fucking virgin over $25, $40 bag of fucking pot.
I couldn't hear on the dash cam. Did he announce that he was police? Did he have a? Did anybody see he had his badge out? Or was it just some fucking skinhead with a gun running up on a car? You fucking garbage. If the federal government can't pull off a prosecution, I hope the fucking Russians do it. I hope the fucking Russians come and tie you up and let you watch them fuck your wife. You fucking garbage punk motherfucker. After September 11th, Department of Homeland Security, like right out of Mein Kampf, it gives every pink-bellied swine in the country fucking tanks. Tanks. Everybody else got fucked. The police got tanks. And if you've been paying attention, you know that wasn't the worst of it. The worst is yet to come. Because the little people don't have dirt on these rat politicians. They got dirt on each other. They got dirt on Washington. They do whatever they want. Blackmail ain't legal to begin with. What do you need a warrant for? Of course they're fucking spying on Washington. Where do you think $2.3 trillion fucking dollars went? We don't know what happened to it. Got a fucking gun to your back. If these soft fucking armored up motherfuckers had a set of cojones among a lot of them, they'd be out here scrapping in the street weekly. Something. Either give something back or justify it. Take that stupid fucking badge off. You look like an asshole. It's not their fault, right? 60 years of the war on terror. 20 years of war on terror, 60 years of war on drugs. War on drugs. Turning adolescent teens into trials and adults. Everywhere you look, any one of them could just turn out to be a terrorist and have a strap. So we're going to take the guns away? You think that's the way to go? Just leave these guys? Because say it's not entirely their fault. That doesn't mean we can allow it to continue. The minute that internal affairs detective got gunned down in Washington, D.C. back in 2012 or 13, it should have been an all-out war. That should have sparked the fucking second revolution. Should have been over. That can't be allowed. But stories like that just disappear nowadays. Just can't find them anymore. Gotta save everything. Might have been Baltimore. I forget exactly. In a minute. But how do we know which ones are really ours? If the one fucking lunatic with a badge is covering up his dirt and he's all paranoid about it, how do you know there's not just straight up frauds, imposters? It can't be allowed under any circumstance. If they can't be brought into the fold, you know, you're not just gonna cull poor people or black people. I propose, in light of Ben Franklin selling us out to France, that's what happened. He didn't buy us an alliance. He just fucked us again. They say supposedly a Civil War general named Forrest founded the KKK. Franklin founded the KKK, whether he meant to or not. If it wasn't for Ben Franklin, France. If it wasn't for Andrew Jackson, we'd all be speaking French. But if it wasn't for Ben Franklin, they would have gone the fuck back to Canada and stayed there. But take a good look at Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's father, and there are absolutely no accusations of nepotism or anything. It's called dynastic nobility. Yeah, we'll just scour the countryside with 007s if you just let us put Your Majesty back on the money, so it's not our fault what we're about to do. Okay. Sounds good to me. So I propose, since Justin Trudeau is like some kind of boxer, I guess, that he get his skull shoved down his fucking neck hole in the ring, so all these white fucking assholes go back to fuck where they came from, and we can deal with ours.
You can't act with impunity. Be careful.
By the treatment of American Indians today by the film industry, excuse me, and on television in movie reruns, and also with recent happenings at Wounded Knee.
We're taking the land which is rightfully ours. Years from now, my people will be forced to live in mobile homes on reservations. Your people will wear cardigans and drink highballs. We will sell our bracelets by the roadsides. You will play golf and enjoy hot hors d'oeuvres. My people will have pain and degradation. Your people will have stick shifts. The gods of my tribe have spoken. They have said, do not trust the pilgrims. And for all these reasons, I've decided to stop you and burn your village to the ground.
And everything's being ruined. They don't care about people living on that land.
Well, a religious disaster, it's something, it's like genocide is one thing for Indian people. So
hundreds of indigenous women murdered or missing in Canada. A haunting national disgrace with no solution in sight.
How long has there been no water where you live?
For years. And all the springs, the spring water, they're dried out.